We're here to just hear a little bit of motivation to learn how to make money, to be successful. That's what we're here for. Not even here. It's why we're breathing, to succeed. Right?
Right.
Do you want to make money?
Yes.
Do you want to make money?
Yes.
Like money, I'm not talking about money, I'm talking about money like I'm visualizing money like actual cash, like a lot of it, not a little bit, a lot. Right? You deserve it. I don't think people really realize that they deserve it. I think they walk around and they feel like they kind of deserve it, like they're like kind of ready for it. I need it now. I'm ready for it. I deserve it. You deserve it. Just have the right mindset. Growing up, I never saw my father work for anybody. I never saw him clock in. I never seen him have a job. He always did his own thing. So he was just a natural entrepreneur growing up. And the funny thing about it is my dad makes multiple six figures, but he's an 8th grade dropout. So he came to America not even being able to speak the English language, makes multiple six figures off his own bare hands. Right? So I see him work very hard, and he taught me growing up to have that drive, to have that motivation. And it isn't this genius, supernatural thing. It's simply that you want to make money, that you feel like you deserve better for yourself, so you go out and you work hard. Right? I mean, anything that you do, you're going to work hard. Whether you work at Publix, Zoomies, detailing, I mean, anything you do, camera work, you have to work hard at it. So why are people choosing things that they have to already work hard for, but get paid so little for? It doesn't make sense to me. You're already going to work hard. Why are you choosing something that's going to make you work hard but get paid so little? Right? So you're not in the right industry. You may love it, but if it doesn't pay you well, then you can't really enjoy life. Let's just be honest. You need money to enjoy life. Facts. You need a lot of it. You live in America. Things are not cheap. Right? So at the age of 9 years old, actually, we had a fundraiser at my school selling cookie dough. And my dad comes into my room and he tells me, Chris, you have to get first place. It wasn't a question on can I do it. I literally had to. It was a mandatory thing. So I was only in the 4th grade. I was so young. I mean, I didn't really know why he was telling me that, but I see it now. He was putting it in my head at a young age, so young. Chris, it isn't a question on can you do it. It's are you willing to work hard enough to acquire it. And I learned that so young. I was literally coming home with checks and cash from old people selling them candy who have diabetes. I mean, it's like funny if you think about it. I was selling candy and chocolate to people who don't even eat it. That's just what an entrepreneur does, right? He understands how to sell and how to create income. That's what everything is. I mean, everything's just a big sale. So he taught me that at a young age, and I just moved on with it. Coming into middle school and high school, I began to sell candy, and I took that serious. It got to the point to where my senior year, I had 3 freshmen selling candy for me. No lie, I had 3 freshmen literally selling candy for me. But it wasn't a cool thing that I had people working for me. It was the people that I chose in specific. So I said, who can I have sell candy for me and have a hunger to actually do it? A freshman who can't afford lunch. Right? Because they can't afford lunch. So I went and I found 3 kids who couldn't afford lunch, and I took that stress off of their parents. I took that stress off of them. Now they can afford cookies. Like everybody wanted cookies, but they can't even have cookies at lunch. That hurts me that their parents can't even afford to give them $1 to have 2 cookies. That's sad. So I gave them an opportunity to go out and make sales and have money for themselves just to afford lunch. So I learned at a young age, 17, that it's who you're able to help. That's how you get paid. What value do you add to the market? That's how you get paid. It's off of how many people can you help and in what way. The reason why somebody who works at Publix gets paid what they get paid is because you just need 2 arms and 2 legs. You can be autistic and you can work there. That's facts. Not to offend anybody, but that's just the honest truth. But if you're a doctor, you can do what nobody can do. I can't do open heart surgery. I can't rip someone up and do surgery. No, I don't have that skill set. That's why he gets paid the way he gets paid, because he has a skill set that the average person does not have, right? So it's about doing things that average people cannot do. Simple. But when I was 17, I did just what everyone else did. I listened to my parents and to my friends, and I went to the mall and I got a job at Zoomies, making $8.05 an hour. I was broke. It was literally the epitome of broke. If you're working at Zoomies, you're broke. You don't have any money. You're selling clothes. You just don't have it. So I felt like I was worth more, and I felt like I was strong enough mentally to do it. So I ended up quitting and opening up my own mobile car detailing business. And now I do boats, cars, RVs, and it pays me a lot more. But still, I'm learning that it's the value that I'm adding to my clients. That's why they pay me so much more than the value I was adding to a kid just buying a shirt. I'm not adding any value to his life. But a client, when I clean their car, they drive in it and they feel good. I'm literally adding value to their ego, right? So I figured that out, but I still need more. I need more. And I'm not content. I feel like I can continue to improve. So I began to look for opportunities that could teach me how to make money in a smarter way. Because I can work hard in the sun every single day, but I'm gonna be black soon. So I'm not trying to do that. Because I feel like, okay, that's good for a little bit, but nobody wants to do that for the rest of your life. So I'm learning ways to make money in a smarter way. Because now it's not about how hard you work, it's about how smart you work. We all have a phone, and there's people making full-time incomes off of this phone. Full-time, not like full-time, not like half, full-time off of this phone. And we all have one, right? But we just don't know how to use it because school's not gonna teach it. Your friends don't know how to do it. You don't know how to do it. Your mom don't know how to do it. Nobody knows how to make money off of their phone the proper way. Nobody's teaching them. Right, so I began to look for an opportunity that could teach me that could give me that skill set that most people do not have. And I came across this opportunity, which you will not be hearing about from me. You're going to be hearing about it from my personal mentor. He's a 6-figure earner off of his phone. It isn't about what he does for me, it's what he does himself, and I learned from that. So when I was a kid, my dad didn't really tell me to do this or do that, except for that one moment. After that, he just showed me how to do it. Naturally, he showed me. He began to have me count his cash. At 11 years old, I was counting cash. Literally, I was so fast that it was like crazy. But he was showing me how to do things. Like, he didn't tell me, okay, do this. Through his natural actions, I learned them. So I also learned that you become what you surround yourself with. I think the reason why most people are average is because their friends are average. Their mom's average. Let's just be honest, your mom's average. Your dad's average. Like, let's just be blunt with it. Like, the people that you talk to every day are average. You're gonna be average. Like, you're not gonna be a millionaire talking to average people every single day. And you make average decisions. And it's so easy to switch and just make a rich man's decision or a rich woman's decision. Just make it. It's just decisions. What decisions are you making? But you can't make rich-minded decisions if the people around you are making poor-minded decisions. You're gonna do what they do. It's unintentional peer pressure. You don't really try it. You just do it. How you just naturally breathe. You just naturally make those decisions. So I began to learn that I need to surround myself around those that are better than me, that are making more money than me in a smarter way, in a quicker way. And I met this gentleman. I cannot say his last name. He's from Russia, and his name is Vlad. So here he is.